Committee, Chairman Lesniak, Vice Chairman Cunningham. Thank you for an opportunity to testify in less than 3.5 minutes this week. I'm Staci Berger. I'm the Director of Policy and Advocacy at the Housing and Community Development Network of New Jersey. With me is Arnold Cohen, the Policy Coordinator at the network. We represent more than 250 community economic development organizations, individuals, and allied groups working together to support policies that will bring affordable places to live and economic opportunities for all in New Jersey. Senator Lesniak, last week I made a mistake when I quoted your January.
Although you testified last week, you didn't have enough time.
Right, and you told me I was talking really fast, so I promise I'll talk much more slowly.
You have time today.
Okay. Well, I made a mistake when I quoted your comments as calling for affordable housing to be near jobs and transit. I went back and looked at your comments, so I apologize for mistaking what you said. What you said was that we should have a model that balances appropriate business development with residential development and makes better use of our urban centers and public resources, and that we should have a model that employs a smart growth design. I have to say, on that broader point, I think that we still agree, or that at least we have some common ground. We believe balancing business and residential development, especially in a manner that delivers broad benefits and protects valuable assets, is critical to the state's future. We also believe that reinvesting and stabilizing our urban centers and making the most efficient use of public resources is the key to a successful housing strategy for the state. The smart growth principles of building housing near jobs and transit and using design and efficiency to increase affordability, opportunity, and mobility makes complete sense. But let's be clear about what's at stake here. This is about how our state makes sure that our people, its workforce, families, and future families all have a place to live so that New Jersey will be more productive, prosperous, and a better place than it is now. I was a little concerned, frankly, I was a little shocked by your statement last Thursday that appeared to conflate low and moderate income families as being mostly minority or handicapped with the need of affordable places to live. Working people and families across the state of all kinds are struggling to find good housing, good schools, and better opportunities for themselves and their children. Some of them are poor, some of them have disabilities, some are surely people of color, but all of them are priced out of our housing market. The market has not built an adequate variety or supply of places to live that meets our state's residents' needs. It would be a mistake to approach such a widely felt crisis as if it were a special interest of one kind or another. All kinds of people in all kinds of places across our state need all kinds of housing. This issue affects every community and needs a comprehensive statewide approach from our legislature. You say COA is broken. We think what's broken is our housing supply. Perhaps COA is not as efficient or as streamlined as New Jersey needs it to be. So then let's fix it or let's build something better. But let's not retreat to a system that almost assuredly won't accomplish those goals. We're eager to work with all of you to develop effective policies that will result in more choices, for more housing, mobility, and job access for everyone. The task before us, before you all, and all of our elected officials, is to develop a truly effective housing delivery system that meets the needs of New Jersey's families and workers. We'll only achieve those results if we also have a well-thought-out, well-implemented set of policies that can help us get all the options on the table and look at the big picture to deliver broad benefits efficiently and fairly. It seems to me that if we're not doing a housing policy, what you said all morning is that this is not a housing policy bill, that we should take a moment to figure out why we're doing this part first. I heard what you said to the last speaker.
I'll explain because I thought I did.
I know I heard it. I just think it's putting the cart before the horse. We have an implementation system that is implementing a housing policy.
Every day that goes by, COA inhibits the economic development. Every day that goes by that COA exists inhibits job creation, inhibits the production and development of affordable housing and housing. That's why we need to do it.
I understand that that's your opinion, but it's our opinion that what we need is a housing policy so that we can figure out the best mechanisms.
We agree.
Okay, well, so then we submitted, as you requested last week, detailed testimony about what some of those housing policy changes could look like. We don't think, though, that you put the cart before the horse by getting rid of what you have and replacing it with something that may or may not wind up changing in 6 months once we come up with a housing policy. So some of the ideas that we suggested to you include the following: making sure that each municipality has a clear and easily understood fair share goal of 10% of its housing stock be affordable to people of low, very low, and moderate incomes. Towns with less than 10% would need to have a plan to meet this requirement over time. They could do so in a variety of ways, as long as they achieved a range of housing choices for families, people with special needs, and seniors, and that they ensure the housing stays affordable over time. They could set set aside up to 25% of those homes for people living or working in the town. In addition, they should require all new residential development in the state to make 20% of those new homes affordable to people with low and moderate incomes. We need to do a better job of integrating housing with planning. The current housing system drives land use decisions without taking into consideration the best places for housing to be located or the overall growth of the state, which is why we think it would be smarter to have a housing policy before we figure out how to implement it. We need to have a better implementation system, one that's easier. A new system should be performance-based with progress toward the 10% goal measured by DCA every 3 years. As long as the town met those progress goals, it should be protected from a builder's remedy or other sanctions. And those towns, for example, could go to the head of the line for state aid or extra state aid if we ever see that again. We should provide more funds to support a wider range of housing types and affordability. Towns and residential developers shouldn't be the only ones contributing to the production of housing. The state needs to better target the funding programs it already has to assist towns. But non-residential developers, commercial developers need to also contribute in a way that does not hamper the state's economic growth. For example, we could give commercial developers a partial state tax deduction on their affordable housing fee, or assign them a specific number of homes in a town that could be set aside for their employees. Another option to consider would be to add a 0.5% to the realty transfer fee on sales for homes over $500,000. We need to streamline enforcement, and by dissolving COA and replacing it with an independent state housing appeals board, we could review appeals of municipal denials of developments containing affordable homes. DCA or HMFA could keep track of municipalities' progress and maintain an online inventory of affordable homes and apartments. Lastly, we support the other folks who testified before us about encouraging a regional approach. The state should offer incentives to multiple municipalities to work together to share revenues and plan jointly to achieve their housing goals in ways that are both sensitive to environmental concerns and reflect the location of jobs and transportation in the area. We encourage you to review these ideas, and we've given you some citations for them, but mostly we urge you not to rush through changes, but to thoughtfully consider new ways to plan for future growth that integrate housing strategies with jobs, new transit investment, and environmental protection. That kind of policy and proposal puts New Jersey on a path that builds a strong and secure future for our state and for generations to come. We're happy to answer any questions, and like I said last week, we're happy to sit down with any or all of you at any time to have a larger meeting about what policies might or might not work here. We appreciate your time.
Any questions?